Hi, I'm Rob Ward. Welcome to Words Way Back. Whether he's Red Ryder or Rocky Lane, Allan Rocky Lane, his films are in demand. And you know why? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because they're loaded with action. And tonight's film, Oklahoma Badlands, is directed by that genius, the godfather of stunts, Yakima Canutt. He's the man who made stunting smarter and safer for everybody out there. Yakima is known for his slam, bang, action, second unit directing, and it wasn't often that he actually helmed a film on his own. Oklahoma Badlands is one of those films, so you're going to see how he handles not just the action, which you know is going to be good, but the actors as well. In Oklahoma Badlands, Rocky's sidekick is Eddie Waller. Mildred Coles is the leading lady. This is the first of several Rocky Lane films that she made. Also starring in this are Earle Hodgins. Roy Barcroft, of course, is the bad guy because it's a Republic film. Kirby, who had at one time been Hoppy's sidekick. You know who gets second billing in this? It's not Roy Barcroft. It's not Eddie Waller. It's not Mildred Coles. It's Rocky's horse, Blackjack. Just like Roy's Trigger and Gene Autry's Champion, the horse had a great personality, and Blackjack had his own comic book too, as did Rocky Lane. This is an action-packed film, like I said, directed by Yakima Canutt, who had begun his career as a rodeo champion back in the teens. Then he went to Hollywood, was spotted by Tom Mix, put in some films, started doubling people, and then he starred in a series of top films as the leading man in the late 20s. Action-packed westerns where Yak looked great, stood tall. He had a body just like a young John Wayne. So when talkies came and they realized that Yakima Canutt didn't quite have that leading man voice, he started doing bad guy parts and second unit directing. He and John Wayne are known for creating the way that movie fights got better, where the punch would go past the camera, and instead of just all the scuffling that you used to see, and you kind of still saw it in a lot of the Bob Steele movies, but Yakima developed that and then went into top second unit directing, Gone with the Wind. He got a special Oscar for directing the exciting chariot race and William Wyler's edition of Ben-Hur. And then he got an Oscar, a special honorary Oscar, for contributing so much to films. So he's contributing this one tonight, Oklahoma Badlands. The Oklahoma Cowboy Hall of Fame is happening this weekend in Oklahoma. So we're running this in tribute to that wonderful operation that goes on annually every year, honoring those who've contributed to the Western genre. And you're contributing to our fun by joining us tonight. So right now, here we go for Oklahoma Badlands, starring Allan Rocky Lane and Blackjack.
Give me a half hour, Joe, and then take your men and start the raid. Rest of you boys come with me.
Breakfast is waiting. The boys are about finished.
I'm not hungry.
Listen, Ken. Nobody thought more of your dad than me. But you're wearing that band around your heart, and it ain't good. Now, you're a young fella. You got your whole life ahead of you. But you've got to eat to live.
Thanks, Nugget, but how can I eat? How can I sleep thinking of the rustlers that killed Dad?
Working too hard and thinking too hard ain't going to catch him. Breaking your leg didn't catch him, did it? And starving yourself ain't going to catch him neither. Now you're going to eat your breakfast right now, or I'm going to ram it down your throat. Now come on.
South Range.
I'll meet the boys. On your horses, boys, and get to the South Range quick. Not that it'll do much good. We've been stalled too long now.
Nugget, settle me up a horse. I'm going too.
You got any ideas about riding with that leg, just forget 'em.
Did they get away with much?
Plenty.
Would you check the pass?
Like usual, still that ain't the answer. They didn't use the pass. We need help, Ken. We need it bad.
And we're gonna get it. Here, take this to town to the telegraph office and tell them to rush it.
To Allan Lane. Who's he?
My best friend when we were kids. And a great guy on your side come trouble.
Oh, we got troubles like some people got mice.
Sharky, the rest of the boys were out in the range. Didn't you do the shooting?
Sure did. Figured it might be rustlers.
So you decide to stay here. You're a lot of help, Sharky.
I ain't risking my life until I get the money your dad cheated me out of.
Did you say cheated?
Cheated.
All right, Sharky. Name your poison. Guns, knives, what do you like?
I got no guns, and I don't like knives. But I got a couple of fists that ain't working.
They will be.
Hey, Oliver. Ken ain't the last of the family. There is another Rawlins.
Who? Where?
Named Leslie Rawlins. A first or second or cousin or something to Ken. Lives in St. Louis. Just got this letter from him. Says he's taking the first stage down here.
Well, this is news.
Hey, you can't print what I just said.
Why not?
'Cause it's a secret, that's why. 'Cause I don't want this dude Rawlins shot down before I get a chance to tell him the things he's got to know.
Well, no, of course not. You're right, Nugget.
Thanks, Oliver. So long.
So long. All right, Sanders. You heard what Nugget said, I presume, unless you were asleep again.
Yeah, I heard him. You want me to take care of this Rollins guy?
Correct.
It'll be a cinch. Right now, I need a little nap. I was just dreaming he was late, but he's right on time for once. Come on, let's get mounted. All right, get out of there and let's see who you are. Stand over there. Let that be a lesson to you. Move over there. Been saying your prayers regular?
Why?
'Cause you ain't long for this world, Mr. Rollins.
Look, mister, you're making a mistake. I'm
I'm a gambling man. I'll give you a break. I'll let you make a run for it.
You brutal coward. This gentleman's right. He's...
Quiet, beautiful. Go ahead, run.
How do you feel, ma'am?
She's all right. She just fainted.
How about you, partner?
Oh, just a slug in the hand. It'll be all right.
You just saved my life, and I want to thank you, Mr.
My name's Lane, Rocky Lane. What'd the bandits steal?
They didn't come here to steal. They came here to kill.
They wanted to kill a man named Leslie Rawlins. Well, I don't know. Only they forgot that Leslie is also a girl's name.
You mean you're Leslie Rawlins? Any kin to Ken Rawlins?
He was my second cousin. I never met him.
What do you mean was?
He was murdered. That's how I inherited the Rawlins Ranch. You knew him, Mr. Lane?
He was my best friend. I was just on my way to visit him. I heard his father had been murdered. Now Ken.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's get this coach moving. Late again, huh? You're worse than Bill Jones was. Take it easy. What happened to you?
Well, there was a holdup and I got winged.
And this gentleman saved my life.
Come on inside and let's take a look at that hand.
Miss Rawlins, are you still fixing to go to that ranch?
Of course, Agatha. The ranch belongs to me now.
Well, I ain't going. I quit as sure as my name's Agatha Scragg. A shooting and a killing and a carrying on. I'm gonna wait right here till that stage goes back to St. Louis. No hard feelings, miss.
No hard feelings, Agatha. I understand.
Don't know how to thank you, mister. Anything I can do for you, just name it. It's yours.
Well, sir, you might tell me who owns that buggy over yonder. And if I can rent it.
Belongs to me, and you can't rent it. But you can borrow it for as long as you want to. I'll hook up a team.
Well, thanks a lot, mister. That's mighty kind of you.
And the same thing goes for me. Anything I own, it's yours. Take my right arm. Take the shirt off my back.
Well, sir, I don't think I could use your right arm, but, yeah. Let's step inside.
Pardon me, sir, but how do I get to the Rawlins Ranch from here?
That's all taken care of. That is, if you don't mind. I'll drive you out to the ranch.
Thank you. Did you dress up for me, or do you always change clothes when you drive a buggy?
Not always, Miss Scragg.
You've got us mixed up. My housekeeper is Agatha Scragg. I'm Leslie Rawlins, remember?
I'm Leslie Rawlins.
What?
Now, listen. I'm wearing this suit. Don't think I like it. Because somebody wants to kill Leslie Rawlins. Somebody who expects a man. A dude from St. Louis.
Yes?
Well, whoever wants to kill Leslie probably murdered Ken and his father before him. I told you, Ken was my best friend.
You mean you want people to think that you're Leslie Rawlins?
That's right. It might help me find out who murdered Ken. Besides, it might be safer for you to let me arrive as Leslie. Don't you think?
Yes, I suppose so. But what about me? Who am I?
You're my housekeeper. Your name is Agatha Scragg.
This is your last chance, Nugget. We want our back pay, and we want it now.
Well, listen, boys. Can't you stick it out a little longer, at least until Leslie Rawlins gets here? He'll think of something.
He'll think of something. While he's thinking, we'll be acting.
What are you gonna do?
Take what's left of the cattle, horses, and equipment. Sell them cheap and sell them quick. That way, we'll get our back pay, and our bonus to boot.
Oh, no, you can't do that. It'll wreck the ranch.
Stop it. You're making me cry. Let's go.
Hold it, Chucky.
You ain't gonna use that. I'm getting tired of you, Nugget. Awful tired. And I want to tell you to stay out of my...
Suppose you tell me.
Out here in the West, Mr. Dude, it's smart to mind your own business.
So I've been told. This happens to be my business.
Yours, hon. Who are you?
Leslie Rawlins.
Leslie Rawlins!
Hee-hoo!
You bring cash with you, Mr. Rollins? A lot of cash? Enough to pay off our back wages?
For all these men? No.
Then say goodbye to your cattle, Mr. Rollins, because we're taking them.
Just a minute. Now listen, men, I intend to... Are you the foreman here?
That's right, Nugget Clark by name.
Will this be enough to pay him off?
Plenty.
You're fired.
Beat it.
As soon as I seen you, Leslie, I knowed you was a Rawlins.
You can call me Rocky. Most of my friends do. Now, you men, do you like to gamble?
That's why I'm needing money.
All right. Gamble on me, say for a week. Then if I'm not able to pay you off, you can have what's left.
I like you, mister. Like the way you handle Sharky. Like the way you talk. We're sticking.
Well, that's fine.
Well, you get a husband to be proud of, ma'am. He's a real genuine Rawlins.
Now, wait. We're not married. She's the new cook and housekeeper.
Oh, that's different. You mean she's working here or living here?
Where else?
Where else? Anywhere else, so long as it ain't here. Of course, you're the boss. What's your name?
Agatha Scragg.
Well, Agatha, that'll be your room. Get in there and put your things away, then get out in the kitchen and get to work. Go scrub something. Go make a pot shine. As if we ain't got troubles enough. Cattle run off, payment due on the ranch, and now a female.
Well, we'll give her a try for a while. She might work out. What's this about a payment on the ranch?
Yeah, note's due next week. I hate to say it, Rocky, but you've inherited a heap of trouble. But I'm going to help you all I can. Now, you bunk in there, and the first thing in the morning, I'm going to learn you how to ride and shoot and punch cows and things like that. I hope you learn fast.
I'll try.
Female.
What happened? Leslie Rawlins. How do I look?
You mean Leslie Rawlins put up a fight?
Put up a fight? I'd rather tangle with a wild bull.
Get up, you lazy oaf. What happened at the stage?
I told you what happened. This Rawlins guy was pleading and shaking like a whipped dog. I'd have plugged him. The stranger hadn't rode up.
I'd say Sanders never met that stage. I'd say he slept all day and made up that story. What was Rawlins wearing?
Brown suit and a light hat. Why?
Same guy, all right. Only he ain't no whimpering mollycoddle. I ought to know.
Don't tell me you let that dude push you around. I could whip him with one hand tied behind.
Yeah, well, suppose you try and take me with both of them.
It'll be a pleasure.
That's enough. Save your fighting for Leslie Rawlins. And you're both right. Leslie may be afraid of guns, but a fist fight he understands. Probably had plenty of them. Tomorrow you have a sparring bout with him again.
Oh, no. You forget kind of easy, don't you? But my eye don't.
No, Sharky. No, I don't forget. I didn't forget to buy up the note on the ranch, and I didn't forget to use an assumed name.
You're forgetting something now. You're forgetting there's a chance this Rawlins guy will pay off the note. Then where'll that leave you?
I don't take chances, Sharky. But first, I'm going to own that ranch. Owning that ranch means controlling the pass. And controlling the pass means controlling the valley. And I'll make every rancher pay through the nose to run his cattle through. But first, you have the problem of Leslie Rawlins.
Not if it means tangling with him again.
Have you forgotten your encounter with young Ken Rawlins? You challenged him. But did you, tangle with him?
Don't worry, I'll cover you. Where are we going to meet him?
I think Willow Creek Bridge is about as good a spot as any.
How you gonna get him to come out there alone?
We'll send him an invitation. start talking.
I don't know nothing.
This note says different.
Look, mister, I didn't write that note. It was a guy by the name of Sharkey.
Sharkey.
Honest. That's all I know. Sharkey paid me to see that you got it.
All right, beat it.
What in tarnation do you think you're doing?
Just what you told me to do. Beating the cushions and carpet.
Well, beat 'em outside, not in here. And that breakfast you cooked. You're trying to poison us?
I'm doing the best I know how, Nugget.
Well, your best ain't good enough. And don't forget to wax the floor.
I have already.
I said wax 'em, not grease 'em. You're fired.
Fired? You're firing me. Now, you listen to me. I've taken enough from you. I'll tell you who's fired, and it's...
Agatha. What's going on in
this
here?
desert rat.
This
He's trying
female's
to
going
tell
to
me
get off
what to
this
do.
ranch.
I'm
Hold
not
it.
floor off.
Quiet.
I'm not...
Listen, when two people get mad, they say a lot of things they don't mean.
You're darn tootin' I mean 'em. I never could have buyed a female, and ding dang, I ain't going to change now.
Why, listen to me, you...
Now, Agatha, go ahead, Nugget. I'll handle this.
Look, Rocky, enough's enough. I'm going to tell that Nugget who I am.
Now, do you think he could keep it a secret? I don't.
There's no sense in this. Besides, we're not getting anywhere.
Maybe we are. Read that.
From a friend. How do you know he's a friend? How do you know this isn't some trap?
I don't. But I'll worry about that if you'll keep our secret.
Look, Rocky, if anything happened to you, I don't know what I'd do.
You know you look a lot prettier when you're smiling. You better go scrub something. Make a pot shine.
Say, come to think of it, you do look pretty good in them duds. Oh, of course, you couldn't fool me. I'd know you was a dude. Uh-huh. Got yourself some guns, too. That's good, because the first thing I'm going to show you is how to use them. Come on.
Well, maybe later, Nugget. Right now,
Later may be too late. Come on.
All right.
Now, try hitting that can on the left. Now, keep your eyes on it. I'm just showing you what you're not supposed to do. Now, you go ahead and try it. The one on the left.
The one on the left.
That's right. Oh, you missed it a mile. And no wonder. You're shooting with your eyes closed. Aiming to the left and hitting to the right. Oh, you got to do better than that. Well, try it again and keep on firing until you hit. Well, I'll be ding-dinged. That's enough! That's enough! No more shooting for today. Now I'm going to learn you how to ride.
Name's Black Jack. How do you like him?
Yeah, he's pretty nice. Oh, I guess he'll do. Where'd you get him?
Well, I bought him.
Wait a minute. First, you got to learn how to ride.
But
Now, don't argue with me. Didn't I help you with your shooting?
Yes, I guess you did.
Now, the first thing is you got to get in the saddle. So you take your left foot and you... here. You take your left foot and you put it in the right stirrup, and then you throw your leg up and over like this.
I never saw anybody mount a horse like that before.
Well, this is for when you're shooting backwards. Of course. Well, that's no good for a beginner like you. Now go ahead and try it yourself. Frontwards. And take it easy, like. Unless he runs away with you.
Runs away?
You're darn tootin'. He's a right frisky animal. If he ever takes off, ding dang, I'll never find you. Rocky! Rocky, hold it! Watch out, Rocky! Rocky! Rocky!
You sure that's him?
Yeah.
Still don't look like Leslie Rollins to me.
It's him, all right. Get out of sight before he sees you. Rollins! Rollins, this valley ain't big enough.
Well, it's a mighty big valley.
Not for both of us.
When are you leaving?
I ain't, but you are. As soon as I kick your teeth in.
Is that what you wanted to tell me?
Ain't that enough?
You're a glutton for punishment, Sharky.
Need guns to fight?
You dimwit! Told you that was Rollins.
Dang, Rocky, you scared the spurs off me. You're shooting when you ain't got nothing to shoot at. Sharky, you mean you...
Yeah, I closed my eyes again.
Well, what happened? Why, well, them's cattle brands. The first one's ours, and the t'other I seen out in the open range. It belongs to... I could have swore I know every brand in the valley, but danged if I know that one.
Well, that's the way the rustlers work, Nugget. They steal another man's cows, work the brand over, and then turn them back on the range.
Well, box my ears and hiding them right under our very nose. What'll we do?
Round up the cattle, drive them through the pass of the railroad, and sell them. Then we can pay off that loan on the ranch.
But when we start rounding up that brand, ain't someone going to raise a ruckus?
I'm hoping they will, Nugget.
Yeah, if Sharky'd listen to me, he wouldn't be laying out stiff and cold tonight. I told that bird brain that wasn't Leslie Rollins.
Don't speak ill of the dead. I feel very deeply about Sharky. Cut down in his prime.
Don't tell me you got a heart.
Of course. Besides, Sharky was still useful to me.
You had me worried.
I was worried.
Hi, Oliver.
What are you doing out this time of night?
Oh, I had to come to town for some supplies.
Well, come in.
Thanks. Oliver, have you heard the secret?
Not yet.
Well, that's good, because I don't want you to print a word of it in the paper. Nary a word. Well, I gotta be going now. So long.
Well, just a minute, Nugget. How do I know what not to print?
God ding, that's right. Well, it's about the cattle. Leslie Rollins found out the rustlers are rebranding our stock, so we're going to round them up tomorrow and take them through the pass. We'll get them through before anyone can stop us.
Well, congratulations, Nugget. You're very astute.
Astute? Is that good?
That means you're smart.
You're a fine judge of character, Oliver. Well, I got a big night ahead of me. So long.
So long. Did you hear that, Sanders?
If they think they're going to peddle our cows...
Swagger less and think more. If you claim those brands, they'll hang you before dawn.
Yeah, and they sell those cattle, they'll have money to pay off the note. Ain't you going to do anything about it?
Not a thing, Sanders. Not a thing. But you are, and a few of your prize thugs.
Rocky, when we sell the cattle, will there be enough money for the men and the loan?
I imagine there will.
Then can I tell people who I really am?
People meaning Nugget?
Meaning Nugget.
Agatha, what you doing dilly-dallying in here? Now go wash the kitchen floor.
It's washed.
Then do the laundry.
It's done.
Well, go scrub something and make a pot shine. And when I come back, if things ain't shiny clean, I'll have a few words with you.
And listen, when you get back, I'll have a few words with you, too.
Ah, females. Oh, Rocky, please be a good fella. Don't argue. But I've been thinking things over and, well, you ain't going with us.
I'm not.
Sorry, I know you're learning fast and all that, but you're still a dude. And I can't take care of you and the cows, too. I'll try and see it my way.
Yeah, I think I understand. It's for my own good.
Yeah, for your own good. Well, see you in a couple of days.
Rocky, you're not going to stay here and let him drive the cattle.
Now, what do you think?
Take it away. What are you? You mean?
Well, I figured you wouldn't get too mad if I tagged along.
Mad? After what you've done? I think I'll go back east and learn how to be a cowhand.
Rollins routs rustlers. It wasn't that bad.
It's even worse.
Well, don't blame me. I told you he wasn't Leslie Rollins.
Leslie Rollins or not, he's still smashing my plans. And nobody knows who he is. Who he is or what he wants. Not even Nugget.
He don't?
Nugget can't keep a secret.
Morning, Oliver.
Morning, Fred.
There's your mail.
Thanks.
Say, Oliver, if I give you a piece of news and you use it, will you print my name in the paper?
Of course, Fred. Anytime. Just let me know.
I got something now. This package. It's addressed to... You'll die laughing. It's addressed to Miss Leslie Rollins. Get it? Miss Leslie Rollins. Isn't that rich? The toughest guy in the valley, Miss Leslie Rollins.
That's a good one, Fred. Tell you what, I'll ride out and deliver this myself. Get Rollins' reaction for the paper.
Good, good. I knew you'd like it. Say, Oliver, don't forget to print my name in the paper.
Oh, of course, Fred. Don't worry.
So long.
So long.
Oh, opening other people's mail. You weren't brung up right.
To Leslie, happy birthday and good luck in the West. Uncle George. George Henry Black. Nice engraving.
That's for Leslie Rollins?
It is. Miss Leslie Rollins.
Miss Leslie Rollins? I don't get it.
Don't strain yourself. Leslie Rollins is a girl.
Girl?
Yes, and I know which girl. Nugget's new housekeeper. Give credit where credit's due, Sanders. They almost got away with it. Almost.
But I don't
Quiet. I have it. Love's Last Look, starring Jonathan Walpole, closed after one performance at the Coldwater Opera House last night, stranding its star and other members of the troupe. How soon can you reach Coldwater and this, Mr. Jonathan Walpole?
Jonathan Walpole, an actor? What's he got to do with it?
Answer the question.
Maybe tomorrow?
Good. Find this Mr. Walpole and tell him I wish to see him. On a matter of mutual profit.
All right.
Well, of course, in my profession, Mr. Budge, it is always desirable to cooperate with members of the press. May I ask your reason why you desire my presence here?
You may. Sit down.
Oh, yes, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you. Just temporarily out. Thank you.
You need money, Mr. Walpole?
Well, of course, Mr. Budge, I'm an actor.
What would you do for $100 cash and a stage ticket east?
Oh, my dear Mr. Budge, anything. That is anything that's legal.
And if it isn't exactly legal?
Out of the question. Well, of course, 200 if it isn't exactly legal.
You'll be portraying a starring role, Mr. Walpole. The part of one George Henry Black, a resident of St. Louis.
Yeah. George Henry Black. Have you... Oh, you read my mind. Thank you. Well...
Good day, sir.
Good day, miss. I'm looking for Leslie Rollins.
Well, Mr. Rollins isn't here right now, but I expect him back pretty soon. Could I help you? I'm his housekeeper.
I have a message for him from his Uncle George. George Henry Black from St. Louis. He said he was coming here for Leslie Rollins' birthday.
When will he arrive?
He had a slight accident. Twisted his leg. Not at all serious.
Could you take me to him?
Well, yes, it would be a pleasure.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Uncle George, I hurried right over just as soon as I...
Hiya, beautiful. You're getting prettier than ever.
He's not Uncle George. He's a murdering bandit who...
And you're not a housekeeper, Miss Rollins. Please, don't excite yourself. I wish you to remain healthy and alert for the return of your friend Rocky.
Nugget, you and the boys ride on to the ranch. The sooner I pay off that note, the better I'll feel. Besides, I'm kind of anxious to meet the fellow who holds the note.
Good idea. And I'll get that lazy Agatha busy making dinner.
Now, don't be too hard on her, Nugget. You know, she might not be a housekeeper all her life.
Looks like we're lucky. He's alone and heading this way. You know what to do. Ha! All right, do your step. Mister.
You're keeping mighty bad company, miss.
I tried to warn you.
Shut up.
Keep it.
Too bad we won't be around when he tries to squirm out of this.
Get him back to the ranch, boys. How you feeling, son?
Like a herd of cattle trampled over my head. What happened?
The money's gone, Rocky.
The money? Oh, yeah, I remember. Where is she? Where's the girl?
Now, take it easy, son. Take it easy.
Well, she was right there on the buckboard during the fight.
You weren't there when we found you. No rig, no nothing.
If you can give us a description of the man who attacked you, Mr. Rollins, we might be able to recover that money.
Later, Sheriff. Right now, we gotta locate our housekeeper, Miss Scragg.
She's probably dilly-dallying around somewhere.
Nugget, I tell you, she's in trouble, and we gotta find her.
No.
Where is he? Where is the poor boy? Oh, they tell me that he's badly hurt.
Who are you looking for,
Why,
mister?
Leslie Rollins, of course. I'm his uncle, George Black, from St. Louis.
Your nephew had a nasty crack in the head, Mr. Black. But he'll be all right now.
Yes, well, where is he?
Right here.
This isn't any time for joking, gentlemen. Leslie Rollins is short, fat, pudgy.
You mean he's not Leslie Rollins?
Why, certainly not.
It's your play, mister. Are you Leslie Rollins? And if you are, you'd better prove it.
Sheriff, you gone loco? Of course he is Leslie.
No, sir. I'm not Leslie Rollins.
You ain't?
Sheriff, I tell you, that girl's in trouble. After we find her, I'll explain everything.
You'll explain now. Where is Leslie Rollins and where's the money?
I can't tell you now.
That does it. You're under arrest.
I thought you was the greatest guy I ever met.
Gentlemen, just as soon as you find my nephew, I'll be at the hotel.
Now, look, Sheriff.
Let's go. How'll I book you, mister? John Doe, alias Leslie Rollins? What is your name?
My name's Allan Lane. Allan Rocky Lane.
My best friend when we were kids, and a great guy on your side come trouble.
Allan Lane. Ken's best friend. Rocky.
Hey, Sheriff! Sheriff!
What's the trouble, Nugget?
Yeah, double-crosser. I found something important, Sheriff. Come here and I'll show you.
What have you got here?
Look in that saddlebag. Hold it, Sheriff. Here, Rocky.
Nice work.
You're letting yourself in for a mess of trouble.
That's something for you to worry about, Sheriff.
I want the first stage out of town. Which road will it take?
You running away?
No, but I got a hunch Uncle George is.
What do you care? He's your uncle.
No, and he isn't Leslie Rollins' uncle either. If he were, he'd have known Leslie isn't a man.
Leslie Rollins ain't it? You're not Leslie Rollins? Uncle George ain't Uncle George, and Leslie Rollins ain't a man.
Where's that stage road?
Road? That way. Leslie Rollins ain't Uncle George, and Uncle George ain't a man, and oh, God dang it, I give up. Come on.
Why, driver, what are we stopping here for? Why, this is no place to... You?
Yeah, me.
Well, I don't understand. Where's the other driver?
I gave him $10 and told him to take the day off. He's been working too hard.
Oh, well, that was very nice of you, Sanders, but I still don't understand. Why are we stopping here?
It's the end of the line for you. Boss thinks talk is dangerous and actors talk too much. How do you want it, facing me or in the back?
Oh, no, Sanders, well, let's discuss this a little bit more. Say I have $20 here for you.
You got $200 for me.
Oh, no. No, don't.
Oh, yes.
No, don't. No, don't. No. Oh, no, please. Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness, I'm alive. At least I think I am.
Thank you, gentlemen. You know that you performed the... You?
We meet again, Uncle George. Start talking.
Well, yes, of course. But you gentlemen must realize that I've been pretty well shaken up. If you'll just wait until I collect myself...
Collect yourself on your own time. Who hired you?
Why, the newspaper editor, Oliver Budge.
Where's he holding the young lady?
In a shack, owned by a man named Sanders.
Where is it?
Oh, I don't know where it is.
I do.
Now, listen, gentlemen, if you...
You simple oaf. Bringing that stage here will attract more...
That actor guy...
What about him? You took care of him, didn't you?
Well, I was gonna when this fellow Rocky Nugget rode up.
Rocky, he's in jail.
Oh, no, he's not. He's got the actor.
Then we're getting out of here. Now.
What'll we do with her?
Bring her along. We'll dispose of her someplace else. Someplace not connected with us.
You all right, Miss Leslie?
Oh, just frightened, that's all.
What happened to him?
One heel met another.
And I tried to teach you about the West. Agatha?
Nugget, are you going to make me go scrub something or make a pot shine?
No, I was just going to tell you to take the day off. Take two, have a good rest. You know, you had a pretty bad time.
You know, Nugget, you're not so bad after all. And now I've got something to tell you.
Hold it a second. Before I forget, there's something bothering me. Who is Leslie Rawlins?
That's just what she was about to tell you.
Huh? You mean she's...
Yep, she's Leslie Rawlins.
Oh. Oh.
Thanks for watching the show. I'm RJ Word. You already know my dad, Rob, because you were just watching an episode and you stuck around.
And you know what's interesting is I'm sure you see RJ's name in the credits all the time. Well, he and I now are going to do something together where you can see both of us instead of...
Well, actually...
You can't see either one of us.
You can't see either of us. It's a podcast.
But you'll hear him.
Exactly.
Podcast, it's new for me, but I'm excited about it. We're going to be having a lot of interviews with Western personalities like we've been doing for the past 11 years right here on A Word on Westerns. But now it's A Word on Westerns podcast.
You know, that's more than a third of my life. We've been doing this show for more than a third of my life.
He was in high school when we started at the Autry in 2013, and he used to skip class to come and work as a PA, and now he's bossing me around. Can you believe that?
He was a cool dad, and he takes instruction very well. I'm very proud of him. But our podcast is every Monday.
Every Monday a new one drops. Isn't it up all the time then, and you can access it anytime?
You can access it anytime wherever you find your podcasts or on our new channel, A Word on Westerns podcast.
Sounds good to me.
The links are... I'm going to put it over his face.
He did graduate, too.
Click here.